Hello and welcome back to the channel. We are continuing our playthrough of Neverwinter Nights, Hordes of the Underdark. In the last episode, we completed our deal with the Elder Brain. We gave them that magic mirror in exchange for their withdrawal from their alliance with the Valshyrus. So now we are gonna... There appears to be a bridge woven of shadow strand here. It is not safe to walk upon it. I want to go into this west section, but it does not seem... I don't know what the west and south sections have. One of them is going to have some kind of undead army. We're going to try to figure that out. But there's a control panel of some sort. A very elaborate engraving of a chasm-spanning bridge is etched into its surface. Dried blood on the and other fleshy bits cover the panel. There are 8 small buttons and 1 large button. There's also a small slot just big enough for a small spherical object. Well, let's try to examine the panel more closely. You realize the buttons on the panel are labeled in a dialect of Beholder. Okay, the Beholder army was one of the ones that we were supposed to do. Examine the buttons. There's also a large glowing button near the bottom of the panel. Well, let's try row 1 right. See if we can line these all up, I guess. Row 2 right. And then row 4 left. Okay, I mean, I guess that seemed to work. Let's quick save before we walk over, but... Okay, so this is going to be the Beholder part. So let's read the quest really quick. Beholder is allied. Nathira told of a hive of Beholders to the west of the drow village that have allied themselves with the Valshyrus. If you could destroy them or turn them against the Valshyrus, it will significantly weaken... So this is going to be another one of those things where if we can turn them, that would be nice. I don't want to have to fight a bunch of Beholders. Oh, but that said... I want to put my... Okay. I want to put my mask back on. Why do I have 2 helms of shielding? Whatever. We'll put both of them in here. I'm going to walk back outside to save out here because I don't want to forget to put my helmet back on. I have a tendency to forget to do things like that. So, all right. So now we'll run in here. Hopefully we'll get a chance to talk to them before they attack us. I don't like having these chasms here because they could pop up at any time and start trying to fight us.
Hello.
Stern figure of a drow warrior materializes out of the shadows. His grace is that of a panther ready to spring, and he appraises you openly with alien violet eyes before he speaks. So, what have we here? He smiles broadly. A chilling sight, none other than the very one who has hampered the attack efforts in Undermountain, it appears. We have been looking for you for a while, human male, but we certainly did not expect expect you to fall right into our hands, and who are you? I am not here to parley or listen to your pathetic mumbling, surfacer. I am here to kill you. The Valshyrus has had quite enough of you. I'm sure we can come to some kind of agreement. Enough, it's... Alright, fine.
You will fall!
Alright, let me try to kill these guys first.
You will fall!
Because this guy... Oops.
That's it for you! Take that!
He's rated as impossible. I want to kill these stupid wizards, but I can't. They have fire protection on them. Come on, kill him. Oh, I didn't realize I was almost dead. I'm not paying attention to my health. I need their fire to go away. Come on, attack, attack.
To the flames we leap.
Crap. Where's my rod of resurrection?
I cannot lose.
Okay, here we go. Now I'm gonna kill the wizards. Okay. So that kind of sucks that I have to waste freaking charges of my rod on them like for that, but it is what it is. Holy crap! Andavir. Cloak of Resistance +3, that's nice. Gloves of Discipline, okay. Dragon Armor. What, did I not? Okay, so let's see here. He is currently wearing red dragon armor. So let's check out the other dragon armor. So right now, this gives a +5 with fire resistance and 80% of the weight. This gives a +5 universal saving throws. I don't know what Battle Tide is though. So it's 5 and 5 is 10 versus 8 and 5. So yeah, this isn't as good. Okay, and he's currently, yeah, as much as I'd love to give him this, I mean, I'll give it to him. I'm debating on what I want to do. Okay, so bag of holding. Put that in there. And then unfortunately the Cloak of Resistance is just not, it's not beneficial to any of my characters in any meaningful way. So we will rest.
Do you have a moment? That I just wanted you to know that I'm starting to understand why the Valcheress is afraid of you, and why the Seer has so much faith in you.
Are you saying you doubted the Seer's visions? No, my faith in the Seer and Illustrae have always been strong. However, it's nice to see some tangible proof. Sometimes I wonder where I would be if I had not converted. I imagine what would have happened if I had actually killed the Seer. What do you mean? Have I not told you this tale yet? When I was a Red Sister, I was tasked to kill the Seer. Why were you sent to kill the Seer? It was less than a year ago, shortly after the Valcheress transcended the ambitions of the Matron Mothers and began her true rise to power. The Seer had been leading expeditions into the Underdark. She and her followers had come to spread the teachings of Illustrae. Several important agents in the service of the Valcheress converted at the Seer's urging. Obviously, she didn't like that. Then what happened? I was one of the Valcheress's top assassins, ambitious and capable. She told me that if I brought her the Seer's head, she would make me a trainer within the Red Sisters. I began studying the teachings of Illustrae. I wanted to know the enemy I faced. The lessons they taught me were strange. At the time, I thought these ideas to be nothing but foolish ideas and dismissed them out of hand. I saw them as a way to gain advantage. Obviously, you don't feel that way now. No, and I suppose I might not really have felt that way even back then. Studying the teachings of Illustrae planted the seeds of my conversion. I infiltrated the Seer's camp. It was a simple matter to arrange a face-to-face meeting, and to my surprise, I was even allowed to meet with her alone. Along with the Seer, I pulled my blade and moved to strike her. She sat there motionless, with no fear, no surprise, is as if she had expected it, but she couldn't kill her. I meant to, but for some reason she wasn't afraid of death. I had never seen that before. Something stayed my hand. It may have been divine intervention, or perhaps it was my own conscience. Whatever the reason, my hand was paralyzed. The Seer looked at me and said, "You must choose, Nethera. Strike me down, and the Valcheress will shower you with riches, or let me live and be redeemed at the feet of Lady Illustrae." The strange paralysis holding my hand was broken, and my will was once more my own, and instead of striking her, I laid my knife before her. Well, we should probably continue on our quest, because I'm not really interested in having an extended conversation, and we have a level up to do, so let's go ahead and do that. Rogue level up. So all 25s, and I believe now we're going to have 1 point left over instead of just that, instead of 2. And we'll go ahead and put those into... I don't even know. Spot, I guess? Uncanny dodge 6. Very nice. Okay. And then we'll check what these dudes had on them. Probably nothing cool. It's mildly depressing that the guy didn't really have anything on him that we could use. So that sucks. But it is what it is, and we'll keep on moving. Let's quick save, since we got through all of that. That doesn't look good. Oh, there was a cave over here that I didn't even see. The only thing about the haste thing is that you move so fast, sometimes you miss things. The Beholder Caves. Oh, I guess they're gonna make us fight. I was hoping we could just... Why am I unable to move?
You cannot win this fight! You cannot win this fight!
Oh, they're just gonna keep popping up and down?
Have at thee!
Okay. It doesn't seem like there's anything... Alright, well, we'll follow him this way and hope for the best.
I don't like how this place feels. It is as if we're being watched.
Little creature looks up with you sudden obvious fear as you come into the room. After that first moment, however, its eyes go wide with a sudden hope. You not be Beholderkin. You is here to kill beholders? Is you here to free kobolds, maybe? Whoa, slow down. Who are you? Attis be my name. Me, only one of kobold slaves that Beholderkin keep here in tunnels. But what is you here for? Is you here to free the kobolds? Yeah. We'll try number one. Oh, so you be like drow emissary then. You come talk to Beholder Tyrant? Sure, I have some questions for you. What are you doing here? Attis get bit by huge spider, then goes down into ruins. Beholderkin send Attis here to recover. What ruins are you talking about? The Beholderkin be expanding tunnels. They use disintegrating rays to make tunnels bigger. Then they breaks into big area they not knows about. Got strange ruins. Attis not know why, but they send Attis into ruins to explore. It finds large slab of stone and take a piece of it. Spider attacks poor Attis. Attis gets away from spiders and back to Beholderkin. They get very excited about stone that Attis got and send Attis here to get better. So what's so special about the stone? Attis not knows. They say something like it be very powerful and maybe could be used against them, which they not wants. Attis knows where they takes it after. Attis not knows what they takes it after. There are more slaves like yourself? Yeah, yes, there are other kobolds that work for Beholderkin. We are all slaves. Would you fight for your freedom? You not be emissary. You is here to kill Beholderkin. Attis knows your type. Not that Attis mind. If Beholder Tyrant be dead, kobolds be free. But if you's thinking the kobolds help you fight, that is not going to happen. Kobolds be too weak. Attis be bravest of kobolds, and that's not saying much. Okay, what's the easiest way to kill the beholders? You not wants to get hit by beholder eye rays. Attis not know how you do that though. Maybe Attis bring from ruins help. Okay. What do you know about the tunnels? Unless you flies, you not be able to get everywhere in tunnels. You get to Beholder Tyrant, maybe. You also be able to find ruins too. They not very far. Tell me what you know about the beholders. There'll be lots of beholders here in the tunnel. There also be a drow emissary. Who's a drow emissary? Drow emissary will be a wizard who comes here. Beholder Tyrant not like drow lady much. She not like drow wizard much either. He be in room with the rest of the drow. They come to tell Beholder Tyrant something, but Attis not knows what. Tell me about the Tyrant. She rules over other Beholderkin in biggest cave. You knows when you see her, she be huge. She got one eye. Guess, like most beholders, I guess, she's bigger and meaner. If you try to kill Beholder Tyrant, Attis tells you it'd be really hard. She got lots of Beholderkin with her. Okay, so you're not going to warn the beholders that I'm here? Why would Attis do that? Attis not care if what happens to Beholderkin. If they is all dead, kobolds not be slaves. Okay, then I'll leave you be. Please do not be killing kobold slaves. They just run away. I'm not doing... I don't want to... Hands off. I'm not doing kobolds any favors. Alright. So he's going to run off. We'll save and move on. See how far we can get. Okay, that takes care of one of the beholder kin. Unfortunately, I had to take a fair amount of damage to do it. But we're able to rest, so that's good. Let's go this way, because it seems like that might be a dead end. Okay, so it doesn't look like I can... Okay, yeah, these little kin aren't very bad. They seem relatively easy to kill. Are they immune to sneak attacks, or what's the deal here? Of course they are. So not only am I gonna have to fight undead, which are also immune to sneak attacks. The constructs were immune to sneak attacks too. It's just so irritating. Everything I fight down here is just completely immune to sneak attacks. It's really getting irritating that nothing I fight down here can I use my sneak attacks against. It's like, come on. The strength of my character is based around sneak attacks.
For the seer!
Okay. I was kind of hoping to find a way to, like, not have to fight the beholders and just convince them to stop, but I guess that's not going to be an option.
To the flames we leap.
Trying not to fight.
That's it
Trying
for
not
you.
to.
Take that.
Let people with more hit points fight the mage.
Have at thee.
Come on. Okay. I don't even know what this little black cloud is.
That's it for you. Take that.
Trying to rest. Okay, cool. Trying to stay on top of my hit points here.
To the flames we leap.
That's really annoying.
For the seer!
Oh, this is that stone slab that they were worried about. You found the ancient slab that's supposedly retrieved by the kobold. The slab might contain useful information about the ruins below. Great obelisk has been activated and all magic has been negated within our compound. Hopefully this would stop the onslaught of this powerful magical enemy, as they won't be able to cast their destructive spells upon us, nor use their magical artifacts and weapons. Even with the obelisk deactivated and destroyed, we could still use the core as a weapon against them. Activating the core while being carried by a living creature would trigger a burst of magic negating the force that would negate the enemy. Negating. Oh, holy crap. Activating the core while being carried by a living creature would trigger a burst of magic negating force that would negate the enemy's ability to channel magical energy long enough for our warriors to bring. Holy crap, that's a really badly put together sentence. Okay. I would like to finish clearing out this level before I do that, but I think we're going to go ahead and call that an episode. Hopefully you guys are having lots of fun. Be sure to click the like button so the YouTube algorithm knows that you are. Subscribe to the channel so you know when the next video comes out. And I do have a link to my Patreon in the description if you'd like to help me turn this channel into a thriving online business. Again, thank you very much for your time, and I'll see you for the next one.